You are the model student for Student of the Year. Good job.
You are growing up to be a wonderful young man, and I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, and keep doing great things in our community.
Congratulations on being recognized as a Student of the Year.
I've been so proud of what Daniel's been accomplishing over his time in high school, and I'm so excited to see what he does next.
Never give up.
He's always been a good friend, a good helper, and we just want to make sure that you enjoy your day. You've worked really hard and you deserve it.
You're a super student and a great guy, and I wish you all the best in your future.
Congratulations on winning the Student of the Year award. I couldn't be more proud, and it's been an honor to know you. God bless you, and may all your dreams come true.
Daniel is always bringing such a great energy, a positive attitude, and a smile to the classroom. He has a great sense of humor and has been a wonderful student to work with this year in Avid.
We are very excited to celebrate Daniel. He has an outstanding vision of community service and has acted upon it for years.
We are so proud of Daniel's resilience, and he really does have the heart of a bulldog. We are so excited to celebrate him.
Quiero darle gracias a todos sus maestros de Daniel que creyeron en él y por el apoyo que le han dado.
Te queremos mucho, tus papás. Te doy un fuerte abrazo y eres mi hijo que te adoro mucho. Gracias. Que tengan una excelente tarde. Adiós.
I'm a part of the whole in our Sobrato High School community, and this award is a reflection of the great community I've had the pleasure of contributing to over the past 20 years in my 25-year career as a teacher. Because this community always gives back. I live in this community. My 3 daughters graduated from Sobrato High School, and many MHUSD families are like extensions of my own. At Sobrato, our devoted, skilled staff have always strived for excellence to give the best education possible to our students. So, with so many dedicated, collaborative educators in our Morgan Hill community, I stand for all of them. And I'd like to know, what makes a great educator in your experience?
All right, what I think defines a good educator is they care about their craft. They are reflect about their practices, and they strive to continually improve. They have empathy and a high emotional IQ.
I think a successful educator knows how to collaborate with their peers, not just in their subject, but with anybody else in the school.
To me, a good educator is somebody who makes the lesson relevant to the students' lives.
A good educator is a good listener.
I feel like a good teacher is someone who actually cares deeply about their students and wants to see them succeed and actually help them, and will be patient with them through whatever they need and anything they struggle with.
A good educator to me is someone who's patient with their students and willing to get to know them.
A good educator to me means someone who's willing to help their students.
My move to Morgan Hill was inspired by my daughter, my son-in-law, and my 2 beautiful grandchildren. They are the reason why I relocated here in December of 2023. For many years in Columbus, Ohio, I was deeply involved in supporting organizations and causes that strengthen our community. When I moved to Morgan Hill, I didn't just move my home and my business. I brought with me a lifelong belief that strong communities are built by people who show up for one another. Arriving in Morgan Hill, the Chamber of Commerce immediately felt like a place where that same spirit lived. Through my camera lens, I have the privilege of capturing moments that represent the heart of this community. Celebrations, milestones, new businesses opening their door, and people coming together. Photography has always been more than a profession for me. My superpower is using my third eye to capture the essence of organizations and causes, helping elevate their purpose and importance in the community, making a difference. My camera allows me to capture the energy and excitement of people who are working every day to make this community thrive. Each image becomes a small piece of history, a reminder of the people and the organizations making Morgan Hill stronger. I'm grateful to be a part of a community that values connection, service, and supporting one another. I'm honored to use my perspective to help tell the story of Morgan Hill. Wherever I live, I serve the community by helping people and organizations be seen. Through my lens, my focus is to help capture the heart of the community. Thank you for this honor.
The Morgan Hill Mushroom Festival 2025. This family-fun two-day festival included live entertainment, shopping galore at over 150 arts and crafts and retail vendor booths, gourmet offerings featuring mushroom-inspired cuisine, mushroom educational exhibits, and cooking demonstrations and street performers. If you visited our mushroom experience, you wouldn't have missed the author of California Mushrooms, Chief Mycologist Dennis Derzorn, who spoke at the festival. The cooking stage was demonstrated by local and celebrity chefs who created mushroom-inspired dishes that you would have been able to sample. You wouldn't want to miss out any Bozo Can Cook featuring Sam Bozo and new and upcoming local chefs. Food vendors would have been at hand with mushroom-inspired cuisine to please everyone's palate. The festival star, the mushroom, can be tasted in soup-stuffed sandwiches, deep-fried, sautéed on baked potatoes, in crepes, marinated, and much more. Some other food choices included a wide range of gourmet food choices from local barbecue, Mexican, and Cajun foods, mushroom cheesesteaks, ethnic foods, burgers, and bacon-wrapped hot dogs. There was also a wide variety of desserts and beverages. Local wineries would be pouring popular wines in numerous wine tents throughout the festival, and you could have enjoyed a variety of microbrews from our very own Kelly Brewing Company and ciders from 1051 Cider Co., as well as domestic beer throughout. And kick up your heels with this fun weekend of full entertainment. This was very exciting to announce international sensational Heart by Heart headlining Saturday's lineup. Sunday's lineup featured local favorites, the Shane Dwight Experience, including his full band and special guests, which opened for headliner Entourage the band, who then closed out this year's festival. And don't forget, these festivals featured gourmet food, arts and crafts, live entertainment cooking, demos and mushroom experiences, microbrews, marketplaces, and strolling entertainment.
Morgan Hill is such a special place, and we wanted to create something that helps people experience it in a really fun way. When we started this business, our idea was simple: create a new experience that celebrates South County wine country and brings people together.
El Toro Tours really has brought together both an economic and social impact for our community. If you've ever seen the trolley driving down and through Morgan Hill, you just see a lot of people having fun and singing and having a great time. So they brought a level of excitement and a number of people together in Morgan Hill. El Toro Tours has really created something that showcases the spirit of Morgan Hill.
Experiential tourism transforms Morgan Hill from a stop along the way to a destination. Visitors get to roll through downtown, wave to people on the sidewalks, and interact with our community. They give visitors a really fun and memorable way to experience Morgan Hill and our surrounding wine country.
The one thing we've seen with El Toro Tours coming to the community is just the energy and excitement that it brings, not only to our locals, but also to new potential community members and tourism. It just has this natural way of making everybody gravitate towards it. The people on the tours are having the best time, and it makes everybody else kind of wonder, how do I get on there? What do I got to do to be on that trolley? They bring energy into downtown and help people discover the local food scene.
So when guests arrive at Cottage Creek Vineyards from the wine trolley, what they say is that their experience on the trolley is phenomenal, because it's, what other place can you get an open air vehicle that feeds 30 people to come out to a winery, be on the wine trail in South County, and then stop in the Cottage Creek Vineyards to have lunch, have some snacks, try out some really great wines.
Having the wine trolley visit on a regular basis has definitely benefited Cottage Creek Vineyards. We have new people all the time.
So the feedback I get from our customers is that they really had a great time. They enjoyed the atmosphere on the trolley. They just thought it was a party on wheels, and they really were enthusiastic and ready to come back for another trip.
Seeing guests having fun, laughing, and discovering places they've never been to before is honestly the best part of what we do. Receiving this recognition as Small Business of the Year from the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce means a lot to us, because this business was built with the support of this community. We're proud to call Morgan Hill home, and we're just getting started.
Hi, I'm Scott Unger, the CEO of Toray Advanced Composites. I still remember the spring of 1990 when we first started our company in San Jose. Back then, we were a small startup called Bright Technologies, just 4 of us, working out of a 4,000 square foot building in a nondescript business park. It was exciting, challenging, and full of possibilities. At every step we took, we felt like we were building something lasting and special. In 1998, Bright Technologies was acquired by Tenkata, a Dutch company, and we moved to our first building on Butterfield Boulevard in Morgan Hill in the summer of 1999. We subsequently expanded into 2 other buildings at the corner of Sutter and Butterfield. Then in 2018, Tenkata became part of the Japanese company Toray, a global leader in advanced materials and chemicals. Toray operates in 29 countries and is the world's largest producer of carbon fiber, with nearly 50,000 employees worldwide. This year, Toray in Japan celebrates 100 years of innovation, a remarkable milestone that reminds us of the long-lasting impact that dedication and teamwork can create. Today, we are proud to be Toray Advanced Composites, or as we call it, TAC, with our world headquarters right here in beautiful Morgan Hill. Across the division, our offices in the US, UK, the Netherlands, China, Taiwan, and now Vietnam employ approximately 900 people, about 300 of them right here in Morgan Hill. As our business continues to grow very rapidly, we marked another milestone 2 years ago by purchasing our 3rd building on Sutter Boulevard, adjacent to our original buildings. And we now have the entire block as TAC's campus. TAC offers a wide range of high-performance composite materials for various applications and markets. Our products are used for aerospace and aircraft, space and planetary missions to the moon and Mars, high-performance automotive, consumer goods, and industrial applications like oil and gas exploration. Toray Advanced Composites is a world-leading supplier to the aerospace industry, providing advanced thermoset and thermoplastic composite materials for the production of lightweight structures for the latest generation of commercial and general aviation aircraft, military and defense applications, and unmanned aircraft, including next-generation all-electric aircraft for sustainable urban transportation. Additionally, as a world-leading supplier of composite materials, you will find our composites in almost every satellite and space launch vehicle in the Western world, Major customers include Boeing, Joby, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, Airbus, General Dynamics, Dell, most all Formula One teams, and countless other premier worldwide organizations. As a longtime member of the Morgan Hill community, we always have sought to contribute in every way we can. Not only do we enjoy sponsoring local events such as the Wildflower Run, the Veterans Run, the Holiday Parade, and Freedom Fest, we also support the youth sports programs like Spirit of Morgan Hill and the Morgan Hill Toros Pony Baseball League. We also work with local schools, supporting events like Rock the Mock and helping students with a path to working at Toray. We are happy to also support Leadership Morgan Hill. Our employees participate in the annual food and toy drives for the Edward Boss Sobrato Foundation, and we also make monetary donations to local food banks and nonprofit organizations that help families in need throughout Santa Clara County. We're proud of our role in this community, and we remain committed to continuing our support for Morgan Hill in the years ahead.
Hi, this is Margaret Graham, and I'm very honored to be here with all of you this evening as the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce Woman of the Year for 2026. This is a huge honor for me, and I'm grateful to the people who work at the Chamber, to Nick and to Lori, Malia, and Kylie for this wonderful opportunity. I also want to thank the wonderful, inimitable, and outstanding Cecilia Ponzini, my good friend, for nominating me for this award and for allowing me to work with her over the past couple of years and to learn from her, to work with her, to be beside her, and all the wonderful things that she does at the Edward Boss Sobrato Foundation. I also want to thank my colleagues at Leadership Morgan Hill. I sit on their board, and the wonderful things that they do in Morgan Hill, I'm also happy to be a part of. I'm also honored to be part of the Morgan's Cove Foundation, bringing educational opportunities for children at Morgan Cove, and to also honor the legacy of our wonderful Rich Verrato. And finally, to my friends who work alongside each other at the Mary Morgan Hill Foundation, working to bring the holiday spirit to Morgan Hill at the end of the year. I want to thank Mayor Turner for starting the organization, to Cecilia Ponzini, Gabby Crescini, Brittany Sherman, Krista Rupp, and Heather Mogia for being the heart of the organization. And finally, I'd like to thank my friends at Morgan Hill Kiwanis Club. I've been telling myself and musing about this award over the past couple of weeks, and I've been joking that it's the award for not being able to say no. But I've turned around and thought to myself, it's actually the award for saying yes to the community, to the programs that I love, and the programs that make the community the wonderful place that it is. So thank you, and enjoy celebrating this evening.
Well, I just want to thank the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce for the honor of this award, Man of the Year, and I also would like to thank Gary and Cecilia Ponzini for nominating me for the award as well. My wife and I have loved this community. We've enjoyed living here and raising our family here, and it's been an honor to be able to work with so many different people and organizations as I've served on nonprofit boards, been doing the Wreaths Across America here for 10 years, 12 years, and the ability to work with so many different nonprofits and helping them to raise money for all that they do in serving the community as well. So to the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce, thank you so very much.
I just want to thank Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce for incredible honor, and Cecilia and Gary Ponzini for nominating me. I've been living and having business in this town. I love it for past almost 30 years, and being involved in so many community events and so many nonprofit organizations, and so it's been honored. Thank you. Thanks, Chamber of Commerce. I'm honored. Thank you.